moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. And on 3, I would like you to take 4 really deep breaths in and exhale. Just breathe. How often do we actually think about breathing? Not very often, right? On any of those 4 breaths, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take 4 really deep breaths in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. Good. And on any of those 4 deep breaths in, I want you to simply close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I want you to just send a wave of relaxation down from your eyelids, from the top of your head, all the way down to the tips of your toes. Just let that wonderful warm wave of relaxation wash down and over you. That's right. Good. Just let yourself relax as we begin now. And if your eyes have not already closed, you can go ahead and close your eyes now. Good, that's right. Just allow yourself to be as lazy as you want to be, listening quietly to the sound of my voice. And while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice, concentrating for a few moments on your breathing. Breathing slowly and breathing steadily, just as though you were sound asleep, or pretending to be sound asleep. Pretending so well that you were sound asleep, comfortably. Imagining, perhaps, how comfortable you might look while you were relaxing there in the chair. And using the power of your mind to imagine yourself, or think yourself, or know yourself in your mind's eye. Using the power of your mind to do whatever has to happen to make you look even more relaxed and sound asleep now. So relaxed, in fact, that if anyone were to see you right now, they would simply think you were sound asleep. But even though you look sound asleep, you're actually listening to the sound of my voice and still thinking about your breathing, making quite sure that each breath in lasts the same length of time as the last breath in, and each breath outward lasts the same length of time as the last breath out. Even though each breath in will probably be slightly shorter than each breath. And while you're thinking about your breathing, notice perhaps the weight of your head relaxing there. And still listening quietly to the sound of my voice. And while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice, it may be that you'll become aware that you've forgotten to think about your breathing. But that's all right. You can just simply start thinking about your breathing again while you're listening quietly to the sound of my voice and what I'm saying to you here and now. And there's a rule that you're probably already aware of, but might not remember that you actually know. The rule of 7 plus or minus 2. And that simply means that most people can think of 7 things all at once, plus or minus 2 things. So you should be able to at least think of 5 things all at the same time. That's right. 5 things: the sound of my voice, the steadiness of your breathing, the weight of your head relaxing there, and how you imagine you might look from the outside as you relax and pretend to sleep. And that's 4 things. So you can think of those 4 things while you're listening to the sounds all around you. The sounds from inside of the room or outside of the room. Perhaps you hear the music that I'm playing in the background. So that's 5 things now. And I wonder if you can think about those 5 things, and then at the same time notice the way your feet feel, and perhaps how your arms feel. And that's 7 things now. The sound of my voice, the weight of your head against the pillow or the armrest or the chair or the bed, the sounds all around you, or perhaps the music in the background, the way you look while you're relaxing, your breathing, your arms, your feet, how they feel. And I wonder if you can now add in an 8th thing into all of that. I wonder if your mind is powerful enough to think of 7 plus 1 thing, adding in perhaps an awareness of the temperature of the room. Is it warm or cool? Comfortable and calm? And then just testing to see whether you can add yet another input to your senses, so that you're thinking of 9 things all at once. That's 7 plus 2. Thinking about all of those 8 inputs to all of your senses, and then maybe adding an awareness of the way your eyes feel while you're thinking about all of those other things. The weight of your head relaxing, your breathing, the sounds and the music in the background, how you look from the outside, relaxing deeper into sleep, the temperature of the room, your feet and your arms, the sound of my voice. My voice will go with you. No matter how deeply relaxed you become, you will always be able to hear and respond to the sound of my voice, even if I whisper, and how your eyes feel, the weight of your head, your breathing, the sounds and the music in the background, how you look from the outside as you pretend and relax into sleep, the temperature in the room, your feet, how your arms feel, the sound of my voice, and how your eyes feel. And of course, when anybody thinks about all of those things, what they're really doing is scanning round them one after the other, very quickly. So quickly it feels as if you're thinking of them all at once. And this is called time sharing. sharing your available resources between the different tasks that you are attempting to perform all at once. And that's why some people can think of only 5 things, because it's the limit of their memory, while other people can think of 9 things. And I wonder how well your memory is working as you struggle to remember those 9 things. The weight of your head relaxing, your breathing, the sounds or the music in the background, how you look from the outside as you pretend to relax deeper and deeper, the temperature in the room, how your feet feel, how your arms feel, the sound of my voice, and how your eyes feel. And now you can think of how good it will feel when you simply allow yourself to think and do only the most important thing of all right now to do and think of. How good it will feel when you simply allow yourself to do only the most important thing of all right now. Concentrating all of your energy onto that one most important thing of all, which is going to be so easy for you to think of, so easy for you to do now, that you're only going to allow yourself to think of one and only one thing instead of 9. And that one thing is to sleep. How good it feels to think of only sleep. Thinking how relaxed you can be now as you sleep. You're only thinking of how relaxed you might like to be. Sleep. Relaxing in your mind. Sleep. Relaxing in your body. Sleep. No need to think of anything at all, really. Sleep. No need to do anything but sleep. Nobody wanting anything from you. Nobody expecting anything of you. And absolutely nothing whatsoever for you to do except to relax even deeper now and sleep. 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 With every breath you take and every sound that you hear from this moment on, double your relaxation or triple your trance. And I don't know if it will be every breath you take in or every sound that you hear. I don't know if it will be every breath out, or when you notice your heartbeat in your chest, sending ripples of relaxation through your body, mind, and soul that will relax you deeper. Every shift in movement. I don't know if it will be every eye flutter or swallow that will relax you deeper into comfort. But whatever it is, just allow it to relax you and to help you to go deeper. Because the more relaxed you allow yourself to become, the better you'll feel, the deeper you'll go, and the more positive benefit you'll gain. And the more positive benefit you gain, the better you feel, the deeper you'll go, the more relaxed you'll become now, relaxing deeper. And as you begin to continue to relax now, feeling the gentle gravity all around you, grounding you, grounding you, grounding your awareness, your being, yourself. Your awareness begins to wander, drifting now to a wide, rushing river. You are safe and secure at all times. And for a time, you notice that you are part of it. You notice the river's current tugging at you, pulling you forward, faster, stronger, sometimes caught on branches, sometimes scraping across hidden stones. Always moving, always rushing, always going, always flowing with steady abandon, always reaching and striving. And you notice how the water strains towards some unseen destination, believing that peace, fulfillment, joy, happiness are just waiting somewhere around the river bend, somewhere downstream, just out there, believing that it must hurry, that it must fight, and it must push and push and push. You know this feeling. That's right. This reaching, this effort. It's lived in your muscles. It's lived in your mind for so long. You might not be able to even think of a time where you didn't feel like this rushing river. But now, somewhere deeper, another feeling awakens. A soft inner knowing stirs, begins to churn and bubble like a ripple at the bottom of a still pond. Because the truth is, you were never meant to be dragged helplessly by the current. You were never meant for that. You were always meant to rise above it. And with a slow, easy breath, begin to lift. You begin to lift and rise, rising up higher and higher, like mist evaporating in the morning sun, until you are no longer part of the river. You are the sky. You are the sky. A vast, endless, steady sky. As you breathe, you lift and ascend higher and higher, becoming more and more the vast, endless sky. And from this place above, You look down and see the river clearly now. Flowing, winding, carving its path across the earth. But you are untouched by its urgency. You are the stillness above the movement, the openness above the striving. The river flows. It does. The river flows, but you do not have to follow. You can simply watch, witness, and allow. Desires, goals, dreams, they float along like leaves on the water. You enjoy seeing them past. Troubles, worries, they just float on by, rushing past. You just observe them and let them go. You appreciate all that goes by, but you no longer dive down to grasp at them. You realize now that desires are like passing clouds, passing across the vast sky. Thoughts and ideas are like clouds drifting by. Worries, stress, and strain are much like clouds just drifting by. The sky doesn't hold them. Now, some of these clouds are heavy with rain. Some are light and wispy. And all of them come and go. And as the sky, you do not cling on to these clouds. You do not cling on to those clouds. Because you know that the sky is never harmed by the weather that it holds. It's never harmed by the weather that it holds. And you know that rain may fall. Winds may howl and blow. But the sky, it remains. It remains. Untouched, unbroken, ever present. And you are the sky. You are wide enough to hold all of the storms, patient enough to wait through all of the seasons. You are wise enough to know that all things, all emotions, all events, all troubles, all worries, stresses, and strains will eventually pass, passing like the weather across the vastness of the sky. And from this place, you feel how deeply you can just trust that flow of life. You understand that just as the river knows its way to the sea, your dreams know their way to you. Your heart's desires, your joy, your vision, your happiness, your health and well-being know its way to you. You don't need to chase them, but you must be open to them. You only need to hold your vision lightly, like a star resting quietly in the evening sky. All your wellness, your wholeness, your dreams, your desires, your joy, your happiness, it's like those stars in the sky. And you are holding those stars and allowing them to rest quietly in your heavens, steady, radiant, without strain, And they're always shining. And even in the daytime sky, the stars are always shining, aren't they? In fact, the sun is just one star. Multiple stars. Big star. The sun is the biggest, brightest, most amazing star. Shining so bright that it is dispelling the darkness. But even in the darkness of the night sky, there's still light. There are still stars. And even the stars, you realize, are only reflections of your vastness. Symbols, beautiful, inspiring symbols. But they are not the source. The source of this light in this sky that is you is you. You are the sky. The abundance that you seek, the security you long for, the wellness you desire, the joy you imagine, the peace and serenity you hold dear. They all arise from the infinite sky of your own self. They are already inside of you. Everything you ever needed was already born within inside of you. The moment you were born, you came fully loaded, fully equipped with all the tools that you would ever need. And as you take those tools out now and use them, and you breathe deeply, slowly, easily, feel that inner vastness expanding more and more as you breathe, stretching across unseen horizons, open to receive without needing to possess, open to create without needing to control. You trust the river to find its own way. You trust the clouds to pass. You trust the seasons to turn, don't you? You just know it. You just know it. And you are the sky that welcomes all weather, knowing that you will weather the weather. You are the breath of the earth itself, steady and sure. You are the open hand through which all abundance flows. So put down all of the burdens, the worries, the stress, and the strain. Put them down. Drop them like rain from your sky so that your hands are open and free. Open and free to pick up and receive peace, relaxation, happiness, joy, centeredness, groundedness. And from this moment on, every breath that you take, every thought that you think, anchors this truth deeper inside of you now. I am free. I am open. I am the creator of my experience. The river may rush around, but it rushes below you. The clouds dance through you and above you. The winds and the rains, let them go because they come and go. And you, the sky, you always remain. You remain steady, vast, and free, and always, no matter if it's day or night, full of stars. It is happening now. It is who you are. It is done. And now, floating in the vastness of your own endless sky, you begin to feel a deeper wisdom emerging, a knowing as, well, maybe as old as the earth itself. You realize something beautiful, that those who chase security, who chase all of these different things, they chase it forever, but they never find it, really. Because security is, well, it's like mist, right? It's like mist. It slips through grasping hands. Because true security was never meant to be chased. It was meant to be allowed. It was meant to be remembered as something that is already inside and within you. And as you float in this wide open sky, you can see clearly that any and all attachments to money, to things, to worries, to stress, to strain, to the outside craziness that's going on, to outcomes, to expectations, is like trying to capture the river in your hands. The more tightly you grasp, the faster it escapes. The more chaos that ensues. The more you chase, the further it runs. And even the richest rivers, the deepest lakes eventually dry and they shift. But the sky remains. It watches all of it without fear. It holds all without needing to cling. And so you understand that security, that peace, that relaxation, that joy, that all of that good stuff can never really come when we're holding on to all of this junk, to all of this rain. Because all that rain does is darken our clouds. It darkens our clouds. So let that rain go. Let it pour out of you. Not because I say so, but because you say so. Because you want it to be so. Let that rain pour out of you. And the truth is, that rain can never truly touch the vastness of who you are. Seeking security in the known is like trying to live only in yesterday's sunset. It's beautiful, but it's already past. It's already gone. The truth is the known is the past. The known is the cage of old stories, old habits, old patterns, old cycles, and there is no life left in that cage. But the unknown. The unknown. For a lot of people, the unknown is a scary place. right? But the unknown is wild and rich soil. It's rich soil where everything new is born. The unknown is the breathing forest in the rain. It's the vast ocean of possibilities just beyond the horizon. The breath. Breathe into the breath. Open your chest. Open and expand your heart. That's right. Your spirit. Open it up to the wonder of the unknown. You begin to understand that uncertainty, the unknown, it's not your enemy. It's actually an invitation to create something better. A blank canvas is the unknown, but on top of that blank canvas, you can paint a whole world. And heck, if you don't like that world you painted, paint over it. The unknown is the doorway through which magic enters. It's the wind that carries new seeds. They don't know where they're going to end up. They just know that they're going to end up somewhere and they're going to bloom one day. The unknown is the tide that unknowingly rushes to shore and reshapes that shoreline into something more beautiful than before. And along the way, it brings with it sea glass and shells and beautiful, shiny things for you to discover as you walk along the beach. And from the high, limitless sky, I want you to invite and welcome the unknown now. A little uncertainty. You don't need to know all of the steps. You don't even need to know the next step. You just need to know that you are going to step forward into something new. And no longer stay in the chaos and the worry and the stress and the strain that you've been sitting in. The way a mountain welcomes the change of seasons, knowing that each one is necessary, each one brings new gifts, new opportunities, new beauty. Because when you step into uncertainty, the unknown, you step into the field of all possibilities. You allow life to surprise you, to delight you, to astonish you with opportunities you could never have planned, but were always waiting for you. And you realize that when you let go of needing to know, the entire universe brings everything dancing in for you. It orchestrates a million invisible threads to weave together the path that serves your highest good. You are no longer forcing the river to turn. You are no longer battling the current. You are soaring high above it, patient, trusting, open. That's right. You are the vastness of the sky. And when you are the vastness of the sky, something profound happens. Every problem that you once worried over begins to share and show its secret gifts. You understand now that within every knot, every difficulty, every confusion, there was always a seed of opportunity there. a hidden treasure for you, a gem, waiting for you to look at it through the eyes of possibility instead of fear. And see now that problems are not obstacles. They are invitations. They are keys turning gently in the locks of your new doors. And as you breathe in again in a moment, slowly and easily, you allow your preparedness, your deep, steady awarenesses to meet the opportunities hidden all around you each and every day. And when preparedness meets opportunity, what many call good luck is born. You don't have to force it. You just need to allow. You don't have to fight for it. You only need to stay open. Stay awake. Stay curious. Like the sky, smiling down on the ever-changing earth below. You understand now that your real power, that true success, is the ability to live in the mystery with a heart full of trust. And you can trust more now than ever before. Because your history of getting through hard and rough times to date has been 100%, hasn't it? You may not have liked it. You may not have been responsible for it. But everything that has been thrown your way, somehow, some way, you have gotten through it. You have weathered that storm. You carry your dreams lightly now like those stars, trusting that the right winds will take your seeds exactly to where they are meant to grow and meant to be, that your stars will shine brighter and brighter every day. Feel your entire being soaking in these truths, knowing that I am safe in the unknown, because you are. I am free to create, because you are. I trust the unfolding of my path, because you can. And every breath and every sound, every soft beat of your heart anchors this freedom deeper and deeper within you. You are the sky. You are the breath between seasons. You are the infinite space where miracles are born, because you yourself are a walking, talking, living, breathing miracle. It's happening now. It is who you are, and it is done. And with this sense of freedom, just put this knowing of detachment into effect by making a commitment to take these following steps. Starting now, for the rest of your life plus one day, I would like you to commit yourself to the idea of detachment. You will allow yourself and those around you the freedom to be as they are and as you are. You will not rigidly impose your idea of how things should be on yourself or others. You will not force solutions on problems, thereby creating new problems. You will participate in everything with detached involvement. Starting now, for the rest of your life plus one day, you will factor in the unknown. You will factor in uncertainty as an essential ingredient of your experience. In your willingness to accept the unknown and uncertainty, solutions will spontaneously emerge out of the problem, out of the confusion, out of the disorder and chaos. The more uncertain things seem to be, the more secure and in charge you will actually feel. Because the unknown and uncertainty is the path to freedom. And through the wisdom of the unknown, you will find security. And starting now, from this moment on, for the rest of your life plus one day, you will step into the field of all possibilities. And you will accept the excitement that can occur when you remain open to the infinite, wonderful smorgasbord of choices before you. And starting now, whenever you sleep, this will enhance more and more. You will step into that field of all possibilities and you will experience all the rest, rejuvenation, fun, adventure, magic, and mystery of life. And as you settle into these three commitments, you feel an even deeper sense of clarity and peace. Each of these steps, you are learning to trust more deeply, to open more fully, and to let life unfold naturally. Like opening a pop-up book slowly and allowing the picture to emerge, rather than forcing that book open quickly and tearing the page. You are at peace with this flow of life, trusting that everything you need will come to you at the perfect time, in the perfect way, in the perfect manner. And as you breathe in this sense of freedom and certainty, you know that you are supported in every way. You are safe in the unknown. You are free to create. Trust the unfolding of your path. Trust the unfolding. With each breath, this truth settles deeper into your being. You are the sky, vast and open, holding all things without needing to control them. You are free. It is happening now. It is who you are. It is done. And I want you to create a place inside of your heart and your mind right now where all of these positive benefits, learnings, lessons, and teachings can live inside of you. And when you're found that place inside of you, I want you to go ahead and put them inside of you, into that place where you hold what you know to be 100% true for you. That place where you know that the grass is green, and the water's wet, and fire is hot, and the sky is blue. And when you're ready to make them a positive, permanent part of your life now, I want you to simply nod your head and lock it all into place. Nod your head now and lock it all into place. Good. Good. Knowing that all of this information is there for you, and your subconscious mind will act upon it behind the scenes, and you will be made consciously aware of it. And every day, in every way, life will become better and better. Better and better every day in every way. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. On 1, you will feel a physical energy move through the bottoms of your feet, grounding you and allowing you to become more physically present in your body. With every number that you hear me count, you will begin to reorientate yourself back to this time and this place, And you will come back awake, clear-headed, feeling good deep down inside. And on 5, your eyes will pop open. You'll wiggle your fingers and toes and the tip of your nose. You'll give yourself a good full body stretch, putting a smile on your face, taking a big deep breath in, coming back into full present awareness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pop your eyes open, wiggle your fingers and toes and the tip of your nose. Coming back into full present awareness, awake, alert, clear-headed, and orientated. Taking all the time that you need to come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming fully back. Allowing yourself to ground into the body. Allowing the mind, the body, the spirit to continue to integrate on all levels. Good. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. How y'all doing? I'm glad you're all back. I'm glad you're all here. Good. Now what I want you to do is I want you to, this might be reversed camera angles here, but I want you to go ahead and look right, look left, look forward, look up, look down, look left, look right, look down, look up, look all the way up, and look back down. Straight on. Good. Good. Take a deep breath, everyone. Good. I'm so glad you guys are here. I hope you all gained value from tonight.